Tuesday. Sorry I didn't post a video yesterday. We were so busy working on the Maverick Gamma Pro, getting that ready to release, which is this guy right here. You can see I have today's levels on here. Tuesday, August 25th. And these are market maker dealer levels, if you will. These are gamma levels. And this is where market makers have to hedge their bets. They got to hedge their positions when we get close to one of these levels. They're like magnets, and amazing support and resistance. And this is going to be a game changer for so many of you guys. I won't get into it right now, but this is going to come with 2 emails per day, and folks are charging $200, $300, $400 a month. We're going to make it available for a fraction of that. So just posted this morning in the members area, so go check that out if you're adding a position here, guys. If you want to get on the wait list, we have had about a 2-week delay. Because we've figured out a way to make it even more affordable for you guys. You're not even going to need extra data. We're going to do all the data crunching on our server in-house. More to come. If you're a member, go check out the forum on wap.com. And I give you guys a little bit more insight into when it's coming out and just the cool stuff that we're working on for you. All right, cool. So why are we in this trade? Well, let's talk about it. First things first, we got a red background. The bears are in control. Red background. The bears are in control. Second thing is we have hot pink candles. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Remember, the Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. Bright green is your strongest upside data candle. Hot pink is your strongest downside data candle. And a lot of times when you see your strongest downside data candle going sideways, essentially a lot of times it can be like a squeeze and then it just pops down. But we'll see. We do have some, let me turn off my zones. We do have some news coming up here at, sorry, let me get that out of the way. We do have some news here at 10 a.m. It's just orange news though, medium impact. So I'm not too worried about being in a trade during that news. But just FYI on that. Let me get rid of that. Cool. All right, so let's talk about why we're in this trade. Again, the Maverick AI Pro colors your candles to the data, not to price and direction. We can see underneath the hood per our formula. If you see bright green, it might just fly right off your screen. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. Pink is your strongest downside data candle, okay? Red background, hot pink candles, love it, okay? All right, so if we break through the zone, I'm gonna add one more contract. I won't go over 3 contracts. But what do we have here? We got a red background. Bears have been in control this entire time. Okay, since about 8:35. We had a red background. We have hot pink candles, your strongest downside data candle. We got an A+ setup on the ultimate trading assistant, the Maverick Radar. What the Maverick Radar is doing is it's going through a bunch of your indicators. Okay, sorry, I'm not the best drawer with my mouse, and it's grading each one, and it'll tell you either have no setup, a B setup, or an A setup. Okay, we're starting to break into this zone, so I might add another contract, but we'll see. And right now we have an A setup to the downside right here. How cool is it? Again, I use this analogy all the time. How many times have you gotten into a trade, you get stopped out, you go back to, review your trades at the end of the day, and you go, what the heck was I thinking? Let the Maverick Radar be your eyes and confirm. All right, guys, I'm adding, oh, I tried to add. Let's see here. Let me wait till we're out of market maker manipulation time. This timer is red. Let me just hold off until this timer turns white. And I want to see us actually break this zone. You got a low zone score here. Oops. You got a low zone score here, 72. So we'll talk about the Maverick zones in a second. Let me see here. Are we going to break through this zone? Let's see here. I want to make sure we're going to actually break through it to add one more contract. I would like a little retracement and then get into one more contract, but all right, I'm just going to add it. All right, so The Maverick zones is auto drawing your support and resistance zones by probability. It says, where should these zones be? How big should they be? See how some are skinnier than others? And then what is the probability of price holding or breaking? Anything less than 90% is game for breaking. Anything greater than 90% is like a brick wall. So if we were coming down here, and this didn't say 65, it said like 95. I would not take a short into it because this is going to be like a brick wall. You know, you come down and either you flatten out or you bounce right off the brick wall, right? Okay, so we're getting a little bit of friction here, even on a low zone score. Why? Because a zone is a zone is a zone is a zone. You still have orders here. You got to eat through so you can get to the next zone. And again, the Maverick zones, auto draws all your support and resistance zones. Up here, you got the Maverick Multi-X. Think of T1 through T5 as traders. They're algorithms that are modeled after different trading styles, and they're all voting across 6 time frames. And sorry, I got the zones over it, but let me squinch it. There we go. Let me get it like this. And they are voting every single tick across 6 time frames. So how cool is it if I put you in the room with 5 other traders and they were all voting every single tick if they're bearish or bullish? But here's the thing, I always point this out, these 5 traders, they don't have emotion. There's no emotion. They are purely data driven. So where traders, where we fall short is we have emotions. We get scared, we bail, who knows, we see things we shouldn't see. These guys, these 5 traders that are voting across 6 time frames, they have no emotion. They could care less about emotions. They are completely data driven. Okay, so what we're doing here, folks, is we're stacking probability. We're stacking probability. We're stacking probability in our favor. Look, you just broke that zone. Now it disappeared. Hot pink candles, red background, A+ setup on the Ultimate Trading Assistant. All 5 traders are voting bearish across 6 time frames. And look at this. If you see pink, it will most likely sink. We broke through that zone and we're stacking probability in our favor. Now check this out. You're right up against the gamma level. So market makers most likely will start to defend this level. But if we break it, what was once support, you can see this has been support, will now become resistance because they're going to want to protect this level. So this is very, very cool stuff. Look how this is insane. Look at this here. Okay, tried to make it down, didn't. Try it again, couldn't make it. Now we're trying back again, and hopefully we break this, and what was once support will now become resistance. Why does it become resistance? Because the market maker hedged their position right here, and now they'll defend it. This is very cool stuff. So listen, if you want clear vision on your charts, if you want a little bit more edge in the market, I don't know if you watched Friday's video, but we passed a $50,000 prop challenge in just one day. In just one day, we passed a $50,000 prop firm challenge. And you can go watch that. And then I show you guys proof, the email from the prop firm at the end of the day, congratulating us on our on another $50,000 funded account. So you can go watch that. That's pretty fun. If you missed it, go check it out. And you can also see more of a sneak peek of the Maverick Gamma Pro. I'll put all the links in the description if you want to sign up to be on the wait list for the Maverick Gamma Pro. And if you're not a member, I don't know what you're waiting for. Members are going to get early access and a crazy deep discount on the Maverick Gamma Pro. I mean, crazy. Again, this is a service that people charge $300, $400, $500 a month. We're going to make it available for a fraction of the price. It's going to be awesome. So anyway, you want a little bit more edge in the market, you want a little bit more clarity on your charts, come check us out. All right. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Never any guarantees in any market. We know that. MaverickIndicators.com. That's MaverickIndicators.com.